We live in an era where social media only celebrates the destination. You open your phone, you see the championship rings, the super teams, the max contracts, and the flashy lifestyle. But if you want to understand the true soul of basketball, you have to look at the journey. You have to look at the pain. You have to look at a man who had the entire world in the palm of his hand, lost it all in a single second, and had to fight his way back from the darkest trenches of this game. I am talking about the youngest MVP in NBA history, the man who made the entire world cry, Derrick Rose. Before the injuries, before the heartbreak, Derrick Rose was a different breed. When he stepped on the hardwood for the Chicago Bulls, it wasn't just a basketball game. It was an eviction notice for the entire league. He had an elite bag. But it wasn't the kind of useless dribbling you see from casuals on social media today. It was explosive, violent athleticism combined with pure elegance. He was driving through the lane, posterizing 7-footers, switching hands in midair, and hitting circus shots like it was nothing. The media, the fans, the legends, everyone agreed that this kid had hoops. He was the chosen one to bring glory back to Chicago. And at just 22 years old, he became the youngest MVP the league had ever seen. He was on top of the mountain. But the basketball gods can be cruel. In 2012, during a playoff game against the Philadelphia 76ers, the entire world stopped spinning. You can still hear the announcer's voice echoing through the arena. Rose drives, hops, goes down, holding his knee, a torn ACL. Just like that, the explosive power was gone. The bright lights faded into dark hospital rooms and endless physical therapy sessions. And this is where the internet showed its ugliest side. The moment a superstar falls, the casuals in the comments changed the narrative. They started calling him washed. They said he was made of glass. Every time he tried to make a comeback and suffered another setback, the memes flooded social media. He went from being the MVP to a journeyman, traded from team to team, sitting on the bench, signing veteran minimum contracts. Most players with that much pride would have walked away. They would have taken their millions and retired. But Derrick Rose didn't play for the clout. He didn't play for the contract. He played because basketball was his life. He chose to stay in the trenches, quiet the noise, and just keep grinding. That brings us to October 31st, 2018. Derrick Rose is now playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He isn't a superstar anymore. He is a backup guard. But on this specific night, the stars aligned. The starting lineup shifted, and D. Rose got the nod. From the first whistle, you could feel a shift in the energy. This wasn't a broken-down veteran out there. This was a man possessed. He was getting to his spots, hitting the mid-range jumpers, slicing through the defense, and putting the clamps on the opposing guards. As the fourth quarter clock ticked down, the game flow became chaotic. The stadium was rocking. The score was tied. Derrick Rose puts the team on his back, handles the rock, enters his bag, and scores a career-high 50 points. But he wasn't done. With just seconds left on the clock, the opponent takes the final shot to tie the game, and out of nowhere, Rose flies through the air and blocks the ball. The buzzer sounds. Game over. When the cameras zoomed in on his face, he wasn't celebrating. He was crying. Tears of pure relief. Tears of validation, washing away 6 years of agony, surgeries, media disrespect, and self-doubt. His teammates mobbed him like they just won the championship. Opposing players came over to show respect. The entire sporting world, from LeBron James to casual fans at home, was moved to tears. It wasn't just about 50 points in a regular season game. It was a victory for anyone who has ever been knocked down by life and told they would never get back up. Derrick Rose proved that your story isn't defined by how you fall. It's defined by how you stand up after the crash. He saved his legacy not with another MVP trophy, but with pure heart and unadulterated grit. So next time you see a casual in the comments talking down on a player going through a slump, remember the story of number 1. Respect the grind, appreciate the journey, and never count out a true hooper. Drop your favorite D Rose memory in the comments below. Let me know if he's a Hall of Famer in your book. And stop the cap. Stay watching, stay grinding, and I will see y'all in the next one.